Welcome back to the shop, everybody. This is Binge Builds, episode number 3 of our 721 Ford Crew Cab public service announcement. When you're doing welding, make sure there is nothing flammable around your work surface. That was a shop rag, as you can see, was past tense. We were doing some welding on here, trying to get the front end squared away. We have welded it up, got some bolts in there, make it secure. So we found a center line. We used the straight edge here to drop down to the pins on the center pin on the axle. We confirmed with a gentleman, Bryson, thank you very much for the measurements. Inside edge of the cab mount, forward cab mount, to the center line of this bolt, the center of the bolt, and it is 43 3/4 both sides. So that is done. Them are welded in both sides. We'll go and cut our holes and put these on next. I'll get the Chinesium plasma cutter out. Hopefully that'll work and not blow up on me. If not, I'll have to get a torch or a hole saw. Oh, I got a torch, so I could use that too. So we also have to trim that out while we're got the Chinesium machine out. This is my welder. It's a Miller 220 AC/DC, does TIG, stick, and MIG weld. Great machine. You know, it has the dial and arc system, I call it, but it's actually called the auto set feature. With that auto set feature, it gets you real close where you need to be. So no more guessing, just turn it, set it, and go. So we have them frame pieces to do, and that's about where we're at. We had a lot of fun stuff going on this week, so not a lot of work done on the truck. I also traveled out of town again, traveling out of town this week. So what I do get done, I am pretty well documenting it. All right, so front, like I said earlier, is welded up. Center line is also created, so we're moved to the back. What I did is I jacked up the cab, supported it on jack stands at all four corners. A good idea to make sure all your bolts are out of your cab mounts. I had one at the back that was just turned in by 2 threads, and well, you know how that goes. You start lifting the frame up and you're wondering what the hell's going on, so boom, there you go. Anyway, we are gonna put these pieces on now. So there's a hole right about there. Put my 3 bolts in and we'll be ready to rock and roll. While it's off, I'm gonna scrape some of this heavy stuff off. And a lot of people have asked me why this plate is on here, and you know, I don't know. It was like that when I got it. It's drilled perfectly with the frame. You know, the stuff's pushed in. I assume it is factory. I'm also being told that saddle tank, or the tank that's underneath the frame here and not in the cab, is for the, that is actually for a camper special option. So I don't know. But here we are. As you see, I jacked it, supported it with jack stands. No, they're not the damn Harbor Freight ones. The back 2 I've had for a while. The front 2 are borrowed, but they're not Harbor Freight. So slid this all the way forward as far as possible. So we are going to have some fun with these front mounts. And we'll lay them out, get them drilled. Got my Chinesium plasma cutter out here. So I'll probably end up hacking these off too. They're pretty shot already, so get this scraped down and get going and getting after it. So hey, thanks for watching. Be back soon.